So nice to be here. Tell you a little bit about myself. I played sports growing up. I started at quarterback on our high school football team as a sophomore, and it was rough. We lost one football game that season, 84-0. Yeah. My mom was like, Michael, what did you learn? I was like, I learned that 7 times 12 equals 84. This press conference is over. So then I had to get a job when I was in high school because I wasn't going to go pro right away. My first job ever, I worked at a graveyard. I was a graveyard weed whacker, to be specific. That's not what I wanted to tell people right away. Michael, what do you do? I'm like, I do yard work for really old people. You know, people that can't go out there and do it on their own. Then I went to college. I was an English major when I was in college because I didn't want to have to worry about getting job interviews. My English major didn't land me any jobs, but it did help me spell check my rejection letters. Sometimes people judge you just off your major, like, oh, you're an English major? All English majors I know are arrogant and pretentious. I'm like, whoa, I don't even know what those words mean. A lot of my friends from school are starting to have kids. I remember when I was a little kid, my parents were very strict, especially when it came to going to bed at night. My mom always made me go to bed really early, so I'd make her tell me a story so I could stay up later, but it would never be like a great story. It started out good. She'd be like, do you want to hear a story? I'm like, yeah. She's like, once there was a little boy. All right. It's pretty good for the current demographic. And his name was Michael. Oh my gosh. That's my name. What are the chances? But then, like 3 minutes in, it wouldn't even be a good story anymore. She'd just be like, and he had 2 brothers, and their names were Patrick and Brian, and they were always really nice to him. I'm like, that's enough, you can leave. That's not even a story. You're just looking at me and then talking. That's a documentary. It's not the genre I requested. When I'm a parent, I'm gonna tell my kid awesome stories. And if he falls asleep, I'll wake him up, because that's rude. Yeah. I like visiting my parents whenever I get a chance. They live near Chicago. I get a lot of parking tickets in that city. And the cool thing about Chicago parking tickets is on the ticket, it'll list all the different kind of parking tickets you can get and how much they all cost, so you can compare. Like I learned, it's $50 cheaper sometimes to park on the sidewalk. How do they figure out that pricing system? There's like, you park in front of the fire hydrant, it's dangerous, $100. You park on the sidewalk, hilarious, $50. I met my girlfriend in Chicago. I have a girlfriend. She's very sensitive or critical. I'm not sure which. If ever I'm quiet for a little bit, she'll just be like, what are you thinking? Oh, I'm not gonna tell you that. That's why I didn't say it out loud. That's how thinking works. I think things, and the things I want to say, I say. And then the things that I think will hurt your feelings, I don't say. You can't just ask. I'm not gonna lose you because you got to know me better. I'm Catholic. I don't believe in thoughts before marriage. I just get nervous when she asks, like I'm being recorded forever, you know? Like that moment at a wedding when the camera guy gets in your face, like, what do you want to tell the bride and groom? Prove us wrong.